Hey YouTube family, it's your girl Jazzy, getting jazzy with jazz. And if y'all want to have a good time, YouTube family, just like I do, come on over. And I need y'all to go ahead and do this for me, like, comment, and subscribe. And then we gonna get the party started. Hey, YouTube family. So, I neglected to tell you about the Halloween party in the last video. So, with the Halloween party, it happened, and everybody in Atlanta did every who's who. Big Boy was there from Outkast, and then and T.I. was there, and he was riding a horse, and then Kendra and Jock, they were at that party, the Halloween party. And it was just a good time. And you know, he said that he had been doing the Halloween party for years. He did one in 2023, 2019, I want to say. And it started from 2019 on up. And he did one every single year from there on. So that was a lit party, and I said I would have wanted to go to the Halloween party. So this is the final episode until, give me a couple of hours to, just do a little resting and stuff like that, and I'm gonna get right back into, because I'm on episode 4, and this was episode 4, Nelly and Ashanti, We Belong Together, season 1, episode 4. And it's called Party People. So, she loves her husband, but says that he loves to gamble. He likes to gamble. He's a big gambler. And, and she talks about his biggest gift was his 62 Impala that she bought him his last year for his birthday. And she says that she thinks nothing can top the car. And she says that they got married so quickly after she had KJ. And she wants to get him a wedding band. And she said that she wanted to be the best of the best of the best of the best for his birthday. And then it's a surprise. It's a surprise B-Day gathering for Nelly. And then the coordinator, Michelle, she was setting up everything for him for his surprise party. Now, keep in mind, he don't know nothing about it. And she did say, Ashanti did say that he just knows it. He just knows it. He want to know everything. He want to know everything. He want to know what y'all doing, what y'all doing, what y'all talking about, what y'all talking about. You know how y'all can get nosy, and y'all, because I know my boyfriend can be a little nosy himself. But they setting everything up for the surprise party, and then Brian is he's FaceTimed by Ashanti, and then he talking about the stiffs, and he said that he don't know if they'll be able to, do the stiffs, because you know what a stiff is, the people that are walking on stilts and look like they just extremely tall. And then just pretty much says that it's not enough room and is a little over budget. And then they, come on now, they gonna be in a Vegas hotel room. So it's not much that you can do in there. And then it's already gonna be overcrowded and to capacity. And Michelle shares that she does not want it to be crowded. But she says that they can try to do as much as they want to. So Nelly is getting his hair lined up and cut and all that stuff. I said, hey Nelly. And then Ashanti is getting all did up as well. Her hair is like, her makeup is beautiful. Her hair is beautiful. And then Nelly's mom comes in and she said that he looks good in his little cream outfit, cream and white outfit. I said, okay, look, okay. I like it. And she puts his jacket on for him. And he just says, thank you, Mom. And he was just saying that how he appreciates his mom being there for him through thick and thin. And he's just always appreciative of his mama, and he always wants to make sure that he does everything that he can for his mom. If anything that she needs, he gonna get her. He gonna help her. He gonna get anything that she needs. Okay. And then he has his wife. So he thanks so when he gets up there, he really arrived to his 50th birthday celebration. And then, you know, everyone arrives for his 50th birthday. And he looks nice in cream, like I said. And then he thanks his wife and he thanks everyone and goes to their e-interview because they have to go, suddenly to their e-interview. And she looks beautiful in her gold dress. And then they talking in the e-video, e-interview. And then Tina said she always wants them to have fun, but they have to take care of the business first. And I'm like, gotta take care of that business to make that money. Gotta take care of the business first. And then party after. And then Ashanti she shares, Ashanti, like her shoes, they are cute. It's like a little glass heel, but it's not. It's cute though. They're very, very cute. And they expensive too, I already know. And then she got her little beautiful gold dress and all that. Then the shoes, I already told you that the shoes is good. They are cute. And then the reporter, she wants to know about how their first year was. And then she says that the first year was great and she would never share with anybody else. And then the interview went over 28 minutes. They ready to party, and I'll be ready to party too, especially since I know that it's my birthday. Of course, they ready to party, and of course Nelly ready to party too. But gotta keep the business. You gotta do business first, handle business first. And then the whole thing is they done went over 28 minutes, and everybody then arrived to the party and everything. And then after 28 minutes, then they hit it to the party. And everyone arrives for one of the best B-Day parties. And then she sneaks in a special guest, a gentleman on a gold ball. And he's in place of the stilts because they couldn't do the stilts. It wasn't enough room. And like I was saying, then she tries to show him because they showed the special guest. She tries to show him the champagne wall to, keep that out for his, mind. And she really is trying to get him to just pay attention to what she doing. And then he not paying attention. And then I said, And then after she showed him that champagne wall, why Anderson .Paak come up in there? And then I'm like, look at him. He fun. I love Anderson .Paak. Do y'all like Anderson .Paak? I like him. And he's so cute to me. And then he arrives and then he starts to perform. And then he is happy and lit. He drunk. He lit. And then the next person that comes in, Kevin Hart. And they had the Hollywood Husbands. So that's the show that they had. It was on BET. Hollywood House Husbands, I think. And then I know Nelly was on there. And then I know Nick Cannon was on there. And then Robin Thicke was on there. And then Boris Kodjoe was on there. I think that's all. And then she was just saying that, Ashanti was saying that she wanted Kevin Hart to perform, but she said that he couldn't get there, to perform, but he came in to show his, show his support to the party. And he was happy and all that. And Anderson .Paak performs. And when I tell you everybody that was up performing, there was so much star power up in there. Because Anderson .Paak performed, and Chinky performed, and Trinidad James, and I love it, and I love it, and I love it. I was just listening to that the other day. Get back to the sorry, y'all. And then Chingy, Trinidad James, Too Short showed up too. And Polo the Don, and Estelle, and OT Genesis was there. And back on, he had fun. And then he thanked his wife, and he thanked everybody for coming to the party, and he was appreciative and drunk. He was lit. And I'm like, it's okay. It's your day. You can be lit. You can be lit. We'll take it. We'll take you being drunk. It's okay. Lit. And then it goes back to them on the bus. And then he says that, can we make some of the stuff on the bus be gone? And it is cramped now. It's cramped with baby stuff, of course. And then they are headed to St. Louis for KJ's holiday pictures. And then they still trying to work out their living situation, whether they're going to be in New York or whether they're going to be in St. Louis. And she shares that it's a Christmas tree in New York, and it's a Christmas tree in St. Louis. And he was just saying that he don't want to, take his grandma too far because, she's older and he doesn't want to fly her out. And then he said that his mom is there as well. And I understand. So, I understand and she understands. But, like I said, they gonna figure it out. And then they take the baby to see his grandmother. And then the grandma said, he was knocking. She said, who has it? You know how grandmamas be. You know how we be. Because my mama do this too. She do this too. She do this too. And she holler, who is it? Who is it? And then they bringing a baby. They bringing KJ. They bringing baby KJ, baby KK to see his grandmother. And then she was so happy, of course, to see the baby. And then they just started talking, and Ashanti, and she's just talking about the pizza. She said, pizza? She said, pizza ain't good. She said, the pizza ain't good. New York got the best pizza. And then I'm like, no. And then they stopped talking about the pizza. And then Nelly asked his mama, he said, what you do with that money that you won? And she said, I kept it in a safe place. I got it. It's in a safe place. And I'm like, Don't be trying to see what your mama done did with her money now. Don't be trying to get tight. And then she says that, Ashanti, she does tell him, they were talking about how he is about to go and meet with his people so that they can relaunch Apple Bottoms, the jeans. And I'm going to tell y'all, I used to have me a pair of two at Apple Bottoms. Them jeans fit so good. When I say they fit so good, they fit great. And I was 13, and I said, okay. I'm feeling like I'm older than 13. It was just fitting. And I said, it was fitting like it was needing to be fitting. And I was just doing it at 13 and being a cheerleader too. But, he did share with his mom, and he shared with Ashanti that that's what he was going to do, and meet with the marketing team and everybody to get apple bottoms, you know, back on the market. And then it says that when he get there, he meets with his publicist, and he also meets with his marketing team. And his publicist asked him, well, what does he want to do and what his vision is? And then Nelly says in the confessional, or to us, that he took a big hit because he said that he was happy that, you know, people got to wear his jeans and all that. And it was, I mean, people was buying the jeans now, because I was. And then he also said that it took a hit because the culture wanted different than his affordable jeans. Surprisingly, the culture wanted to be in Louis Vuitton, Gucci, and Prada, and all the upscale brands, instead of just being in a comfortable, affordable brand that was just as cute as them brands. They were just as cute. And I can wholeheartedly say that I've seen some of those brands and those jeans and all this. So what he's saying is he's bringing it back for that purpose. And he said that he's going to go ahead and you know, he's going to be shooting the online content first. And then he talks to, you know, all the people, and he has some pretty beautiful, beautiful models of all shapes and sizes. All shapes and sizes. And like he said, they're for everybody. His jeans are for everybody, not leaving nobody out. Every ethnicity, every body shape. Just however you want to wear it, you can wear it. And then he talks to the publicist, and the publicist talks about, you know, aside how he, like, what type of, you know, brand or ideas that he has in mind to go ahead and bring his clothing line, his jeans back. And then he says in the confessional, and he says it's gonna be coming. He said it's an idea, and he working with the marketing team and his publicist, and I predict that it should be out by the time it gets maybe winter or something, because I might need me some more apple bottom jeans for the winter. I need the jeans for the winter. So I'm predicting that it's coming quick, fast, and in a hurry. And Nelly, I'm going to always support. Because ever since I got my first pair of apple bottom jeans when I was 13, I was all in outside of the music. I'm like, okay, so he rapped, and then he got the cute jeans, and then he said that he made a man's line of jeans as well, and they didn't sell as good as the women's line. And he said that it was selling, but you know, with the high-end brands and all that, that's kind of what knocked him out. But again, it was some interesting stuff that I found out, and I wondered what happened, but he told what happened, and I'm happy to know. And y'all, that was the video. That was season 1, episode 4, Party People. And then the Ashanti and Nelly show, and We Belong Together. So Nelly and Ashanti, we belong together again. Season 1, episode 4, Party People. And I want y'all to do me a favor, like, comment, and subscribe. Like, comment, and subscribe. And this video was a little bit more lengthy because there was a lot more going on in this video. But I hope y'all watch, love, and I hope y'all love my content. And again, content subscriber is free $99. If you like what I'm saying and what I'm talking about, and if you like my wittiness and all that, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, y'all. It's free $99. Bye. I'm gonna get this uploaded. And YouTube, that was the video. And what I want y'all to do is like, comment, and subscribe. Again, like, comment, and subscribe. Bye, YouTube family.